Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be upgrading my old PC because this grandpa here really wants to retire. I'm also planning on moving away from Windows and trying to install Linux OS instead. But first, let's take a quick look at the specs of my current PC and the one I'm going to build, which cost me approximately $1,000. In the left corner I present my old PC, which mostly originates in 2012 with the exception of the graphics card, which was released the year prior. Asus motherboard here kicks things off. It supports DDR3 memory and features PCIe 3.0. Intel Core i5-3570 represents the brains of the machine. 4 cores and 4 threads with up to 3.8 GHz of clock rate. And here we've got 2 sticks of RAM, 8 gigs and 16 MHz each. Graphics were handled by GTX 560 Ti with colossal 1 GB of memory. Believe it or not, I was even able to play WOT last year and stream it on Twitch at the same time. Don't repeat this at home, kids. And last but not least, GTX 700 watts PSU to power it all up. Before I list the components of my new PC build, I just have to put a little disclaimer forward. I live in Ukraine, and as well as in many different countries across the world, imported stuff simply costs more here. People who buy new things usually pay 10, 20, 30% more than it would have cost them in the developed world. When those items get into the second-hand market, they cost accordingly. So when we discuss prices, keep in mind that those are regional prices, and let's get to it. Let's take a look at my new PC build in the right corner. The mobile CPU, tower cooler and RAM were acquired together as a combo on a popular local classifieds website. I should mention that the person selling it was cool enough to come over to my apartment and we stress tested it and made sure that everything works. MSI Z590 motherboard supports CPU overclocking, has PCIe 4.0 for both graphics cards and first M.2 slot for storage. The CPU on board is Intel i5-11600KF, unlocked for overclocking, no integrated graphics. 6 cores, 12 threads, 3.9 GHz of base clock rate and 4.9 GHz in turbo. On top of the CPU sits Zalman tower cooler with 4 heat pipes and ARGB. The set also includes 2 sticks of G.Skill DDR4 RAM, 16 GB and 3000 MHz each. The entire thing cost me 13,300 hryvnias, which roughly translates to $318. But since I used bank loan to buy it, I had to pay extra $12 for the bank transfer of loan money. Next on my list is the GPU, Sapphire Nitro Plus AMD Radeon RX 6800 XT with 16 GB of VRAM. I bought it almost a year ago from a popular online retailer. It cost me 15,000 hryvnias or $360. Admittedly, you can buy those cheaper from individuals, but I was able to pay for it in installments of 5 and it was a deal breaker for me, as well as a 3 months warranty from the store. Today you can buy it for as low as $300 from individuals, plus shipment expenses, and you're willing to pay for something without being able to test it first. As to storage, I went with a brand new 1TB SSD NVMe Western Digital Black that cost me 3,300 hryvnias or $79, but now you can buy it slightly cheaper for $74. The power supply unit is also brand new. It's Gigabyte UD850GM, which was bought for 4,900 hryvnias, or $170. The PC case is a Ukrainian brand and Chinese manufacturing and cost me 2,769 hryvnias, or $66. For me, the price of the PC totaled at $952, but you can try and build the same PC for as low as $875, but you shouldn't. I made a mistake and should have built my PC around AMD's AM5 socket instead, but more on it later. The last thing that I should mention is that I needed a monitor as well, because the one that I had was an old 3x4 ViewSonic from 2005. I opted for MSI Full HD 100Hz monitor for for 3,800 hryvnias, which is roughly $91. And I really love it. Now let's put this thing together. I'm shutting down this PC. I'm shutting down this PC. It won't work on the first try. It never does. It never works on the first try. You have to prove it that you are capable. Okay, let me just unplug everything from the sockets. Why I'm opening this? Because actually I've been using my grandpa here with newer graphics card than I had. You already know which graphics card I had before that. The two things that I put inside my old PC were actually old. I replaced the GPU. I took out this old GPU and put the new one inside, and I actually got rid of power supply unit PSU. I need to set the PSU free. I guess I'm gonna just unplug these cables from the video card, from the graphics card. Let's unplug everything. Okay, that's easier to remove HDMI. What is this dongle? I think it's is it display port to VGA, right? I think. I'm not sure. Okay, 1 second. Do I have to? Yeah, I think I have to press. What should I do next? I think, and you see, because the graphics card is so big and it's kind of slanting, right? I had to put like created. I think it should be called graphics card jack, right? Like a card jack, but for graphics card, just to keep it straight. Okay, I'm gonna remove it because without it, it starts slanting slightly, and we don't want to do that. And I actually have to say that this AMD RX 6800 XT does actually make a little bit of noise. A little when it's straight, when you temper with, like, you hold it with your finger and make it straight, it doesn't make noise. But if it is even slightly tilted, it's gonna make this noise. So, if I remember correctly, first I have to unscrew. We're gonna release GPU first. I have to and they are not. Okay, this one was very loose already. I just have to press. Is it called latch? I think it's called the latch. Right here to release. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so let's give it another go, another try. I'm gonna press this latch right here, and oh, it was easy. It was easy. Here it is. Here it is. AMD Sapphire RX 6800 XT. Now let's set free the power supply unit. And to do that, I will have to unscrew 4 screws. Okay. And I think these are all the screws that are holding PSU in place. I just have to unplug it from the motherboard and yeah, just unplug supply for CPU and for the motherboard. Okay, this like big one, that's gonna be tough. It's only the last one left. Whew, okay, you can do it. Oh, okay, yep, the big one. And this is the old PC. Okay, so here it is. So old HDD, right? Here goes the graphics card, right? Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. Okay. No. It looks so small in comparison. No, seriously. Explain your smallness. Explain your smallness. Yep. Here they are. Right? Look at this monster. Whew. It's huge. It's huge. Okay. Why is it so huge? Why is it so huge? I'm gonna unscrew this here. It doesn't have any instructions. IKEA at least has instructions. This here doesn't have any. Okay, let's unscrew two more. Now, I actually want to know, did I make a mistake choosing to build my PC on what is it? Z590. So, I had options. I could build my new PC either using used parts and build it on 11th generation of Intel CPUs, because I didn't want to deal with any issues that might have arisen from what was it? Intel's 13th and 14th generations. So I wanted to build my PC using Z590 chipset or AM4 chipset from AMD, or so there was option to build an entry-level computer PC using AM5 socket, and maybe I did a mistake. Maybe I should have gone with AM5. I removed 4 screws from this side here, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to. I am ready to do it. Okay, I'm gonna move this side cover. Here it is. I don't see any other screws that are holding this panel in place. Maybe I just have to apply more force. Okay, so it has one pre-installed fan. Okay, look at this. Look at this. It has its own compartment for power supply unit. I'm so lost right now. I think I need a break because I am honestly lost. But you know what? Before I take a break, I want to install a motherboard, the motherboard in there. It was a used set. I bought it together. What I bought a motherboard. I bought the motherboard, the CPU, 2 RAM sticks, and cooling fan on CPU. And the CPU is actually already mounted onto the motherboard, and the cooler is mounted. What I like that it has these cooling shields here, and the first slot is reserved. It is connected directly to the CPU, and again supports speeds. It's 4th gen, right? So PCIe 4.0. So I need to. I bought this. I bought a brand new SSD NVMe drive. Again, you're gonna see all the information on the screen. I just need to install it there. First, we need to unscrew this shield. I unscrewed 2 screws that were holding this shield for heatsink for SSD NVMe. Here it is. Now all we have to do, we have to place, there's one more screw there. I am going to unscrew it, and your NVMe's that go into what it's called, M.2. I am going to open this here, and I have to align it and place it correctly. Okay, it's easy to do. So basically, I don't need to remove any stickers here, and I just gonna align the port with this, with pins, with contacts right here. I'm gonna place it right here. 1 second, I'm afraid. Wait, does it move? No, you can't move it. You have to place it carefully right here. Oh yeah, so it actually kind of sticks out, but you can hold it, and we need to put the screw back in. Now let's see. Now I'm thinking, I don't think that this motherboard came with any screws, so I will have to use the screws on my old motherboard, because I will have to screw this motherboard in somehow. A package of screws, yeah, a package of screws and a graphics card. Okay, now let's see. Case standoff notification. Case standoff, keep out of zone. I have no idea what's that. Case standoff, keep out zone. I have no idea what the heck is that. I don't know exactly what's going on, but it should be like this, but then it's tilted. Okay, if I wanna have this input output be aligned, in case. That was the exact problem that I had with my previous case. I didn't want to buy a new case at first, but it just wouldn't fit. And now I have the same problem. Like, if I want it to fit, then it has to... Okay, I have no idea. I have no idea how to fit it. So here's my problem. The motherboard is aligned. You can see this, I'm gonna show you. Okay, 1 second. The motherboard is aligned with a hole right here, and you can see it right here and right there. There's no support, but here it's aligned, and here it's aligned. So, but then there is this huge gap. I'm gonna show you. Here it is. Huge gap. Again, if I want to close this gap, I will have to tilt. The motherboard, and I'm not sure that it's supposed to be like that. Okay, now I am very confused. Okay, I need a time to think. I need some time to think what to do next. So it's officially the next day. Well, I guess I should have expected that this process will encompass more than 1 day. So yesterday ended in a bit disappointing fashion for me. And as you can see, it's not a 90-degree angle here. So it should be a perpendicular I/O shield to the surface of the motherboard. But it's not, and then there is this gap. So yeah, that was disappointing. On better note though, okay, I looked around my PC case, and here, so you can see there are these holders for HDD. And there was in one, if you press again, like press these things here, you can actually remove an HDD holder. And there's a box. There's a box. There's a box with good stuff in it. Because I honestly also was very frustrated because I thought that my PC case came with no accessories to it, like, whatsoever. But no, there are screws, there are these things. 1 second, I'm gonna show you. So they are called standoffs. And I thought originally that my PC came with only 6 of those. And since I have an ATX motherboard, it's not enough. You should have 9. And so here's this zip bag, and there are 3 extra standoffs, and yeah, so different screws. So that's at least this is good news. This is good news. Okay, so honestly, I don't want to brood over the fact that this motherboard is damaged, because I will just have to get over it real quickly. I don't have the time to sit and cry over it. Yeah, it's not ideal, it's not what I hoped for. Well, it is what it is, right? Okay, so I want to get this thing together as soon as possible. So there are a lot of wires, and I need to find there are a lot of connectors. I need to find where they belong, and yeah, let's get to it. This is an ATX motherboard. It requires 9 screws, 9 standoffs. So I already installed all of them. Well, at least we're done with one part. Now I will have to install and connect the PSU and the buttons. Connect the buttons and the ports in the case to the motherboard. Okay, let's start with PSU. I already have 3 cables connected. Those are motherboard cable to power the motherboard. Okay, that's for graphics card, and this should be for CPU, right? CPU PCIe. Okay, so correct. Now I will have to think how to do that. And then I have the bench, and then I have a bunch of cables which I'm not sure what to do with. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and screw the PSU in place. Okay, I guess I will have to, I want to switch their places. I will have to unscrew the power supply unit, and I guess I'm not gonna screw it back until I'm satisfied. That was stupid. So let me try and connect this first, like this, and now I can try and connect it. Whew, now it's your turn, the big one. That's easy. There's an opening just for this cable. So I have to push aside all the cables right here and use this one for the motherboard power supply cable. Not this one, Next one, this one. Okay, I'm gonna move the cables out of my way. There's rubber protector, rubber ring on the openings to protect it from damage. I intentionally bought a CPU that supports overclocking. Maybe in the future I am going to overclock it. As far as I understand, since I'm not gonna be overclocking it in the near future, I don't need to plug like 6 connectors. I only need 4. So we're gonna leave it like that for now. Okay. All the buttons and USB ports are right here at the top, and the power button is also here at the top. So everything is here at the top, and the cables are going, I will have to rotate it again. So basically the cables are going from this corner here and right here. Oh wait. Oh, how cool! So yes, you can see there's this dust mesh, right? To intercept all the dust. Should it be like, which way should it be? Yeah, I think it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna return it in the position that it was. Okay, so, and put it back in place. How? I think it just, oh, okay, I know what's going on. It's slightly magnetic. Cool. It is slightly magnetic. I have no idea what's the magic behind the magnets, how they work. But magnets are cool. Okay, let's see. Here are all the cables. It's very difficult to understand what is what. So let me see. What is this thing? LED power. I just have to pause it for a second, because in 3 minutes she will be struggling to find power LEDs. Okay, LED power. I have no idea what is this for? USBs. Okay, good. At least I know what this cable is for. What this cable is for. This is USB 3.0. So to connect those USB 3.0, I know it should be somewhere right here. 1 second. USB 2.0, USB 3.2. Oh, okay, that's page 42. This connector allows you to connect USB 3.0 Gen 2 Type-C connector on the front panel. No, it's not. Wait, what? That's just a regular. I have no idea. Okay. USB 3.2 Gen 1 connector. This connector allows you to connect USB 3.2 Gen 1 5 gigabits per second ports on the front panel. Okay, yes, I can see it. It goes through this hole right here, and I'm just going to plug it in like this. 1 second. Yep. Well, at least all the pins are aligned. So I think that this goes here. HDD LED plus minus. HDD LED plus minus. What else? I want to collect everything that I might need in one go. And this is USB. Something. What is this USB? That's just regular USB, right? USB 2.0 connectors. Whew! Okay, we're getting closer actually. It's not that difficult. Yeah, I see them. Here they are. Here they are, USB. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shove it through this hole right there, and now we just need to connect it. Front panel connectors. Buzzer speaker. First minus. Where's minus? Okay, I think it goes like this. So, yep, we're done here. Now, power LED, HDD LED, power switch, reset switch. 4 things. 1 second. Where's HD audio? Okay, we're gonna forgo HD audio for now. We have to find reset switch. Here it is. 1 second. Reset switch, HDD LED, power switch, and what's LED? Wait, I need power LED as well. Power LED, it should be, where did it go? Power LED. Wait a minute. I see reset switch, I see HDD LED, and I see power switch, but I don't see power LEDs. Okay, that's weird. Well, maybe it's hiding, right? Let's not panic just yet. I see LED power, but I'm gonna show you it's something different entirely. How do I connect it? Jesus. I'm so confused right now, but anyway, I will have to squeeze 3 cables through here. It doesn't matter if power LEDs don't work. I need that the power switch worked. Plus and minus. Plus. Okay, there are no indication where's plus, where's minus. No, this is ridiculous. The only thing that has any indication where's minus and where's plus is the speaker. Oh, no. They are not even color coded here. It's just 2 black wires. Maybe I just have to just check my lock, I guess. Okay, good news. They don't have polarity. And so basically, I think they have no polarity. Basically, it means they are non-directional. It doesn't matter which way you connect them. Left to right, right to left, upside down, doesn't matter. Internet search shows that this is actually Molex collector. And luckily, my power supply unit comes with appropriate cable. All we need to do, just plug this in and then plug it into PSU. Now HD audio. Let's deal with HD audio, and while I'm here, do I have to just put it inside and that's all? What is required of me? Okay. Oh, they are moving even this way, so like this. Cool. Okay, perfect. And yeah, I see. You can align. There are holes, protrusions that help keep it all in one place. Cool. And I can actually screw it in. So here we can place it back. Okay, you go right here, right? Yep, I think it's in place. And the rest of you goes right there. Okay, cool. Now I need to connect SATA, right? Is it called SATA? I think it is. So you go right here, SATA 5, 6. Okay, so I'm gonna actually use this. HD audio. Okay, let's see. Yay, perfect. That's it. The last thing that we need to do is actually install the graphics card. First, I need to remove these things right here. I think I have to remove 2 of them. Okay, now I have to open the latch right here. Now we can try and fit our graphics card right here. Here we go. Yup. Now we have to screw it in. I think we're done. We have to just connect right here. Okay. And we can just plug it in real quick. And that's it. I think we're done. I think we're done. Now the monitor is connected to the internet, the keyboard, the mouse. I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared. Oh no! It started! Why? Why is my screen black? Oh no, wait a second! I have connected, Jesus Christ! I have connected. Oh my gosh, 1 second, let me find. Guess what? I have connected the monitor to the motherboard and my CPU doesn't have an integrated graphics card. Dumb mistake, rookie mistake. I forgot to plug in. Yay, now it's working. Yay, okay, CPU frequency, we are in bias. Does it matter? I don't know. I have this old flash drive. If I connect it to USB 3.0, will it be okay? Let's go ahead and do that. Now, boot priority. Right here, boot priority is set to boot from USB drive. Okay, so use up and down keys to select which entry is highlighted. Press enter to boot the selected OS. Start Linux Mint Cinnamon 64-bit. Yeah? Enter. Wow, it works it goes so smoothly on the first try. I'm gonna install the side glass panel in place. Okay, so what I see here, I see install Linux Mint icon, so let's go press just that. I think there's a Mozilla Firefox browser pre-installed. That's good. You may wish to read the release notes. No, I'm gonna skip. Continue. English, continue. Install multimedia codecs are required to save. Okay, let's tick this and press continue. This computer currently has no detected operating system. What would you like to do? erase disk and install Linux Mint. Yeah. Continue. The entire disk will be used. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait a second. Not Toshiba. Not Toshiba. We are using exactly. We are using W because okay. That's cool that it is detecting that I have HDD, but we are not gonna use that. No way. I have a lot of important stuff there. So erase disk and install Linux Mint using what is the name? What is the name of that company? WD, right? What is Western Digital, right? So I have this 1 terabyte Western Digital Black SN770. Install now. Write the changes to the disks. If you continue, the changes listed below will be written to the disks. Otherwise, you will be able to make further changes manually. The partition tables of the following devices are changed. NVMe ON1, yeah, NVMe. The following partitions are going to be formatted. Yes, that's okay. As long as it doesn't touch my HDD, we're fine. Let's press continue. Where are you? How sneaky. Why is this map? Okay, here I am. I am in Kiev, actually. No, I am in Kiev. Continue. Your name. Don't watch. Don't look. Welcome and thank you for choosing Linux Mint. My files from HDD are there. They are safe. But I don't see free space, 13 gigabytes out of 1 terabyte. I will have to check what's going on. Okay, it's a new operating system. I will have to get used to it. But so far, so good. I have my computer up and running. That's the most important part. I'm very happy. I'm very excited. It will take a while for me to adjust, but we'll get there. Thank you for being with me during these 2 days. For you, it was faster than for me. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Post-credit scene. I will keep mentioning that I made a poor choice by deciding to build my PC around Z590 chipset, right? So I bought all the components, motherboard, CPU, RAM, and tower cooler in February. And then 1 month later, I saw this clip I saw this short on YouTube from ZTT channel.
This CPU is the new king for budget builds, and here's the PC that I built using it.
Yeah, I guess I made a mistake. I guess I should have gone with AM5. But let's just see and compare if it works, if the price stays the same for me living in Ukraine. Okay, so here's ZTT's total build cost for $800 gaming PC. We can see the part list here, the list of parts, and let's see how much it will cost me to build the same PC in Ukraine. First, we've got Ryzen 5 7400F, and again, he says that if you're okay with buying your CPU from AliExpress. It was released in January 2025. And yeah, you don't see the price here, but let's go. It's the same for AliExpress, right? It doesn't matter where you are, I think, or maybe it does. I don't know. Let's go to AliExpress. So here it is. It's gonna cost $120, right? Next, again, I'm just gonna go and look for this S-Rock. Here it is, the cheapest one. Gonna cost me this amount of revenues, and that's gonna be $150. I'm not sure that I can buy SP Zenith RAM in Ukraine, but still we're gonna go ahead and try and find it. Otherwise, I'm gonna go with the cheapest RAM with the same specs. So the same kit costs more than $100, $130, but it's not available. It's not available from. Okay, the cheapest RAM that I can buy will cost me $100. Okay, I'm gonna look on a different website. Started with the cheapest one first. Yeah, okay, so we can find like, okay, that's CAS latency is 40. Okay, CAS latency is 40, so it is inferior product. It is very let me see. Well, okay guys, but this is like, wow, $85. But like, come on guys, you don't want to build your that's like this. Come on, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Okay, or here actually, here we can settle for another one. Okay, this is the same as we saw on the previous website. Okay, so let's go with this one, 3623. But okay, the problem is you have to pay for, then you have to pay for. It's not like you can go and pick up. You will have to pay for the delivery. It's not like a large retailer. You will have to pay for delivery. Oh, okay, actually they sell it, but you have to still pay for. So the 150, that's like $3.5. So okay, let's go with this one. I'm gonna just add to this sum. It's gonna be 3,772. If I am correct, yes, 3772, 3772, $90. Okay, so we go with $90. Okay, so the cheapest is gonna be $90. Okay, the cheapest is gonna be $90. Let me check the specs. I wanna see. Okay, that's better. I saw that it's not 40. CAS latency is 36, 76. What's next on our list? Okay, let's find our X6700 XT. We are looking for the cheapest one. Okay, so the cheapest one is gonna cost $10,500, $250. Okay, it's actually like the same, $250. And here, no, here they don't have any in stock. I feel so sorry for Ukrainians and for myself as well, because yeah, we have the salaries in Ukraine are in Kiev the average. They juggle these terms, mean salary and median salary. Or median, no, what is this salary called, like when half of you earns half of the results are below and half of the results are above. I forgot what the name for that. Like mean, median, these are the same, right? And then there's something else. Or no, or median and mean are, no, median and mean are different things. Okay, so median is like $500 in Ukraine. So yeah, if you can buy a graphics card, but then you can't pay for utilities in that month. Okay, let's continue. Now we are looking Let's see if we have the same NVMe drive. I'm just gonna see what they have here. No, we don't. Wait, is this how? Okay, let's go for the cheapest. Let's go for the cheapest NVMe drive. We are going for the cheapest one. The cheapest one. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, these two first. They like. Oh, okay. These were refurbished. These two are refurbished. So okay, we have this here, NVMe. That's $57. Oh, I hate living in Ukraine. To be fair, I'm gonna check it. Okay, we're not going, right? You don't buy. Okay, we can buy for $10, like, but. Oh, wait. Those are wrong. Those are none. We need to specify that we need 1 terabyte. Here we go. That's closer. Yeah, okay. So you can buy the cheapest NVMe for $50. $50. But okay, come on. I bought my NVMe PCIe 4.0 for $79. $30 more expensive, but like, I don't know. I'm very confident in my NVMe. Let's see. MSI Mag A5. MSI, yeah, it will cost here. Oh, okay. We're gonna search. What's the problem here? I don't understand. Okay. Okay, I have. That's very weird. This PSU here comes with like with this thing that you plug into the socket for America. Yeah, the same, pretty much the same. $100. It costs $100. What a shame. Okinos Cypress 3. What is this? Okinos Cypress 3. Okay, let's just. Okinos Cypress 3. Oh, that's the case. That is the case. Okay, so let me check. Okay, then let me check the motherboard specs and we'll see. Micro ATX. Okay, so here we're just gonna basically micro ATX. Nice. Open case from AliExpress. Yeah, okay. $50. It's so small. Well, okay, here I have nothing to say. Let's go again. 200. Yeah, I'm gonna go with $50. That's gonna cost $50. At least somewhere we can save. Okay, then Vetru V5 IRGB. And again, I saw that here it is. You can buy it for $20, I think, but I have no idea what's the store here. But again, the store doesn't, it's not reputable. I have no idea what this store is. I have no idea what this store. It doesn't look legit, like honestly. Okay, so basically it is $20. It is $20. But again, it doesn't. This website looks so freaking sus, fishy. I wouldn't buy. And you cannot buy anything else. So let's go for tower cooler again. Let's go here. Okay, like this. Oh yeah. Well, only two. Okay, no, at least we are going at least for four heat pipes. We are going for at least 4 heat pipes. Okay, I'm gonna go for $20, but they look all sus. Tower cooler, $20. Let's see what's next here. The final. We need. I first thought that it said something horse. And Asia, I thought that for the moment there it said something else here. Do I need? Well, okay, red, black cable. I'm gonna just check if we have other. Do I need? First of all, the question for me: do I need those extensions? If I don't need them, I'm not gonna use them. I'm gonna go without any extensions. Okay, so I have no idea. Okay, you know what? To be fair, we're gonna, we're gonna do it as follows. We're gonna subtract 26 from 806. It's gonna be easy to do, and we are left at total of 780. Cost, let's see, of 270 plus 90 plus 255 plus 50 plus 105 plus 50 plus 20. Enter. Okay, wait. Is this real? Why is it so much more expensive? Where did this? Okay, basically it all came from two things. This difference in price came from just motherboard and PSU, power supply. Basically it went from being okayish to and again, so here we went with the cheapest RAM possible, with not perfect CAS, right? CAS timings, CAS ratings, CAS latency. We went with a PC case that I have no idea if it's gonna fit in there and how it's gonna work at all. Yeah, because again, PC case, I don't know, I just threw there the cheapest one without checking if the graphics card is gonna fit there. So basically, to build the ZTT's build, to assemble ZTT's PC in Ukraine will cost around $900, and some of the components are going to be subpar. And well, yeah, there you have it. If I wanted to change something, I will have to change basically this combo of motherboard, CPU, RAM, and cooling. And actually, I can stay with the same cooler. Let's look at the difference between CPUs. CPU comparison. Basically, and it says that what does it say? Ryzen 5 7400F outperforms my CPU by a substantial 31% based on our aggregate benchmark results. But I don't know. Okay, that's weird. They have the same, and the power usage is drastically different. But they have the same number, of course. They have the same power, the same number of threads. They actually like have the same base clocks and turbo clocks. But okay, ChatGPT, help me out here. I want to try and overclock my CPU. So again, to build the same build, to build the same PC as ZC suggests, gonna cost at least $60 more, and including having some very fishy components on board. So yeah, I guess we can wrap it up. See ya.